Good morning. How are you doing? It's nice to see you all, and thank you for attending my lecture. Today, I would like to teach about the research and its importance in business. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Dr. Nilima. I'm a medical doctor, Master of Business Administration graduate, and Doctor of Business Administration graduate. This is my field. This is my specialized area of study, and my research is about qualitative research methods, and I use the uh, in-depth qualitative interviews to in my doctoral dissertation. So let me share some experience about the research and its importance in business. So let's start. Okay, so if you have any questions, just use the raise hand button or just drop a comment in the comment box so that I can reply you instantly. So as soon as I can see, okay? So these are the four topics I will cover today. So first was what is research, second nature of research, and typical research process, and the importance of business, importance of research in business. So let's start with the definition. Well, of course, research, there's no universal definition of research. According to the Oxford Dictionary, research could be defined as a systematic investigation and the use of materials and forces in order to create the results and reach the new conclusions. Indeed, research is a critical part of the evolutionary process. It concerns with uh, every field of studies in the world. However, there are some misconceptions. Some people might think that research is just stating the facts without any interpretation. Some people think that research is a form of esoteric activity, and some people use the research as mere advertising tool. Let's see how those marketers use the research in the other slide. Okay, so let me talk about the nature of the research. And there are two broad categories of research. The first is the pure academic research, which is also known as basic research. In this category, the research is kind of like building or creating a new knowledge uh, in the unknown area of study. So the second one is the applied business research, which is like which is like solving a particular problem, and searching for the solutions, identification of the particular problem, addressing and searching deeper or broader perspective so that there can be solutions. There are some integral components of research in general. Research philosophy, approach, ethics, data management, and other necessary skills like data collection, data analysis skills. So let me talk briefly about the typical research process. Research process is an iterative process which starts with the topic you would like to examine. So this is where we start, which topic you would like to examine. Then we can develop the research topic, which ultimately ends with the development of the research question. At this point, there are things like research rationale, problem statement, significance of the research. It depends on the field of study, and also even in the business field, it depends depending on your problem or the program of study. And after that, we will need to choose a research design, which we also call research methodology. It includes a set of methodological considerations, philosophy, approach, strategy, methods, and after that, you can consider sampling and data collection. And during or after the data collection, we encode, we put the data, we made the data entry, we made some data coding analysis, and after all, we after all is the writing up stage where we can draw conclusions and inform others to apply in the practice. This process can be repeatable, and it can enter into the next phase of research cycle if necessary and applicable. So let me talk about the importance of business research. As I said earlier, some people use research as mere advertising tool. This is the advertisement of Colgate in the city of Manchester in 2007, and the ad content states that more than 80% of the dentists recommend Colgate. Indeed, some people feel impressed, and using this psychological approach, marketers use the research findings as advertising tools. You may think that this ad is successful. However, there are serious criticisms regarding the content of the ad by the public as well as the participants of the research who are dentists, and they feel like they were cheated and the data uh, they they were the data is could be wrong somewhere. So there are serious misconceptions, and the ad is ultimately banned by the Advertising Association Agency. So there are other applications of the research in the field of business. First is the evidence-based management. Research can be part of the evidence-based management. Secondly, research can be a critical component in decision-making process. Thirdly, research can predict the outcomes of the business. As you can see uh, in the graph, there is profitability and growth. There are three groups, research, additional research, and frequent research. You can see there is significant difference in terms of growth between three groups of companies, and also there is slight difference in terms of profitability among the three groups of firms with different research activities. Here is also an insight from the market research report, and then it also states that 76% of the firms that use frequent market research report an increase in revenue, and 68% claim of the sample companies claim that they use the market research often, and finally, they will continue to use research activities in the upcoming year, which is 44%. In addition, this is the area of data and big data, and research is an important perspective of big data and analytics, and it can revolutionize the management with the database and evidence-based management practices, and it can um, create competitive advantage and sustainability. Well, let me conclude today's lecture. These are the key takeaways, which is the definition of research. And another thing is some know-hows of business research. And finally, importance of research in business. There are different areas rather than mere advertising tool. So the next lecture will be the formulating the research topic. And I will send you the PowerPoint slide today evening so that you can take a look at it. These are recommended textbooks, and you need to take a look at it. And you can also read other textbooks. These are the references you can refer for this lecture. Thank you very much for your kind attention. And now it's time for question and answer.